Okay, guys, we are here. We are active and we are activated, honey. Listen, I said I was gonna go live today because I just want to know, Ariana, how you lose them, how you lose them, sis, how you lose them. All right, I am on my computer, guys. So if for whatever reason this is new to me, as far as using my computer, I usually use my phone. So if my sound for whatever reason goes out, just let me know that I'm talking to myself. But listen, I just want to know, honey, do four things for me, guys. Turn your notifications on, like, subscribe, and meet me in the comment section, even doing this live or later. Whatever one of you guys jump on. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We just want to ask Miss Ariane how she losing. What happened? I thought it was all peaches and cream, baby. But you was bragging, you was boasting, you had it. Okay, now you won't even show your face. Can we see a little bit of your face? Are you sick or not? And it's really not funny, but what goes around comes around. And we just want to know, like, would you do better the next time? We just want to know. I know I want to know. I don't know if you guys want to know, but I want to know. Would you do better the next time, right? Because for some reason you think that it was all peaches and cream. Oh, he wants me because I'm older. I mean, younger. He doesn't like older people. Blah 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 blah. Boo. Where? How does that happen? How did you lose them? Even with all that body yada 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 yada. Stop playing. I want to know, how did you lose them? All right, because you got a nice shape. Even with all that body yada yada, you still lost them. You done put down your whole livelihood. You done turned around and you done had a baby with this man. You done dated him after he broke up with Mel. You still let him play peekaboo in the punani. And somehow you still lost him. Like, I want to know, was not the body enough for him? Was not your vocabulary enough for him? Like, what was it for real, for real? I really want to know. Like, what happens, sis? What happened? Right? You was just on live. Like, he calling me right now. Is the phone still ringing? Is the phone still ringing? Because clearly he is preoccupied, okay? And he don't have no time for it. He is preoccupied. And Miss Sheree is keeping him occupied, honey. You see her body? She got some body too. I don't know how long she gonna last, honey, but she is there right now. Okay, they are dating. They are publicly out here, and Miss Ariana is playing "Find Me If You Can." Hine go see, tag you, anything she is playing. I know she's sick, right? And I don't wish it on my worst enemy, right? Because I do understand. I do understand that karma is something else. However, because you brag so much about how he like younger girls, this, that, and the third, all this stuff you bragged about, I just want to know, why couldn't you keep him? What happened? What did you call him up and ask him why he out here dating other people? Could you call him up and ask him why was he out here dating other people? And then ask him why was he in the public? And then I want you to ask him why he lied to Tasha K. Ariane, where are you? Where are you? Like, when you gonna come back, right? And it's okay to swallow your pride. It really is okay. It's okay to just save face and get on camera and say, I thought it was something that it wasn't. I thought I was more than what the Lord had gifted me to be. I thought I was a prize. And unfortunately, I am not the prize and I am not winning because currently Miss Sheree is winning. So, Ariane, can you tell us why he isn't with you? He's so much done with you. You know what? He threw the body in the trash. He moved to the higher ground, honey. Y'all know what? I said I was not gonna get on here and laugh. You know what? Because not the higher ground. Okay, I said I wasn't gonna get on here and laugh because I wanted to be like pros and cons, and I didn't want to be biased, because I do kind of. I know y'all gonna chew me out. I do kind of feel bad for her, but it's funny. It's very funny because she thought she had it in the bag. And she thought she had it in the bag. She thought she was it. She thought she was lit. She even was posting pictures with her tongue out, like, yeah, I got him now. And what? It wasn't funny when you was playing in somebody else's pots and pans, right? It wasn't funny when you didn't mind being a side chick. but the question would be, do you still, you know, you're available anytime he calls. So if he tells you now to come back, even after him and Sheree split, because trust me, that ain't gonna last. That ain't gonna last. You know, y'all do look good together though, because Martell got a body and Sheree got a body. They do look good together. I'm not going to hate on the body, y'all, because I'm still working on mine. All right, I ain't got that kind of body, but I do got a nice body. Well, with that being said, that's not going to last. The question would be, Ariane, are you going to let him just come on back? Because he knows you're available. He knows that you're a shelf type pick, right? He knows that he can get on that shelf and pick from anything he want and then pick you and you're going to be available. Pick me. You might as well wear a pick me sign. Pick me, I'm here. Pick me, I'm here. Pick me, okay? You might as well just put it on. I'm telling you, the sign will work. Maybe that'll get him back because he is not bothered with you right now. I think if Melody say, "Come on, baby, we gonna work it out," he gonna leave Sheree in you because that's who he really want to be with. That is who he really want to be with. He really want to be with Melody, but Melody said, "No, thank you, no ham, no turkey, no bacon." She says, "No, thank you," because the reality of that is she do understand that he is a serial cheater. He really has a deeper demon that he is fighting. Unfortunately, whether we want to admit it or not, there's something deeper going on here. And we laugh about it and we joke about it like nothing about him changed. But the reality of it is, he is fighting a deeper demon. And the demon is going to continue to grow as long as he keep feeding it and feeding it, feeding it, feed it. Okay, and he is feeding it. He is attracted to body. Well, not Arionne's though. He said no, thank you to that. Okay, he is attracted to body. He is attracted to images. And Ariane, you might have had the body. Let me break it down for you, baby. Okay, you might have had the body, but what happened was, you know where, not the trash. Look, trust me. I trust you. I got you. God has his plans for it all. And he's going to his plan. Trust that. Absolutely. His plan is going to be the ending. Do you understand why Melody is so peaceful in all of this? Because she understands that God is not to be mocked. He is not to be played with. And your go around is coming, Martell. You cannot go around doing what you're doing. And yeah, we laughing at Ariane, but the reality of that is you played a lot of games. You played in her face. She knew what it was. Now you playing in somebody else's face, and it's only for a storyline. I do agree with some of the comments that were saying yesterday. Oh, I don't believe it is fake. Yeah, because Sheree's struggling, and so is Martell. So they had to get something together. Now, whether it become real in the end, I don't know, because I see a lot of people pretend that it become real. So whether it become real in the end, we'll yet to find out. But trust me, God got his hands all over that. And the way you did, Mel, and the way you playing this game right now, you wonder why you can't get ahead. You wonder why you can't get those building license. What pool are you building, Martell? I want to know. You're not even licensed in your state. How you gonna be licensed in Georgia? You better stop playing with me, Martell. Stop telling these lies. And I'm so mad at Tasha K for reporting the news. Child, he ain't building no pool, and you talk about something. Oh, I got the word straight from the horse's mouth, and the horse done lied. Okay, the horse is full of crap. The horse is made of lies. All right, he doesn't know how to stand in his truth. He doesn't know how to digest his truth. He doesn't know how to be truthful. He doesn't know anything with the word T. You understand it? That starts with the word T. None of it. He does not know it. And the reality of that is, it's going to continue to be. And Sheree, let me enlighten you. What makes you think you're so different? You're not. You're not different. If he did it to his wife and then he did it to his side chick, and now he's gonna do it to the new chick. And what makes you think y'all better stop playing? What makes you think that you are so different? I just want to know because a lot of times we as women we be so stupid, right? We turn around and we be like, "Well, see, he changed for me. What he won't do for another one, he'll do for the other." That's not true. No, what he knows that he couldn't get away with the last one, he's going to try on you because now you're the new boo boo the fool. Okay, so it really doesn't have nothing to do with her or him. You know who's the person? It's not the person because until some extensive counseling go on that says that I want to develop change, I want to be a change man. Martell Holt is going to be the same person repeatedly. Nothing about this guy is going to change. So toodles to the person with the body yada yada that thought she could change him and she didn't. And toodles to the new person that thinks that you can change him and you're not. If his wife couldn't change him, Martell really want to be with Melody. She don't want him. But if his wife could not change him, what makes you think that you can? So Ariane, Can you come out of the hiding spot, please? We want to know where you are. We want to know what you're thinking. We want to know how you feel now. We want to know, did you put your hair up in a ponytail? We want to know, are you still stressed out? Like, we just want to see, are you okay? Because we checking on you because we concerned. Why didn't you keep him with your fine body? Why wasn't that enough? If the punani wasn't enough, then you turned around and your looks wasn't enough, then the body wasn't enough, then the baby wasn't enough. He still got on his skates and left. Okay, he got on them skates and rolled the hell up out of there. Okay, quick, fast, and a hubby. He said, "I'm listen. I couldn't roll when I was in it. And I didn't know what to do, but now I understand how rollerblading work. I'm out of here. Okay, I'm out of here, and I ain't never looking back. So much honey want nothing to do with Knox. He like, I see Knox on the flip side. Mom, you go get him because I don't want nothing to do with her. Ariane, is it funny now? Somebody tell me, is it funny now? Who the hell is laughing now? It's not funny now. That girl went on live last night. I don't know if y'all saw it, but she went on live last night. I was getting ready for I was getting ready for bed and I was, finishing up something and her notification came on. And when I got over there, I mean, I clicked on it immediately. As soon as I got over there, honey, it was closed out. All right. She done thought about it and came up like, oh, I'm not ready to show my face yet. I'm not ready to show that I was stupid. I'm not ready to show that I was an idiot. I'm not ready to show that I'm an airhead. That's exactly what she did. So maybe she'll try again today and we'll get all the goods, because I'm here for whatever. I'm here for whatever. And because she's sitting here like, huh, she don't got this and she ain't got that, and now you had it and I ain't like your attitude then, and I dang sure don't like it now because you thought you had something. He calling you right now. We all saw you publicly lose it. You lost it. You lost it for some ding dong that you were not currently getting. If you lost it for some ding dong that you aren't currently getting, I could only imagine how you were acting when you were getting it. I ain't never hear nobody acting up for the ding dong that they ain't getting. I only heard of people acting up for the ding dong that they're getting. All right, because sometimes the ding dong make you go crazy. All right, but you were not getting it, at least not actively. At least occasionally you were, according to his needs and his wants. Not when you want it, because it's only what Martell want. We know. All right, but I know for sure that you act the fool of this life because you couldn't get it. Tell us why, Ariane. Why wasn't the red outfits or the bad hits enough for you? Can you tell us why? We're waiting. No. All right. Okay. I got you because it's never going to be enough. Do you know that your inner self dies at some point? Means that at a certain point that stuff get old and wore out, and you got to deeply be in love with somebody to stay with them, okay? Because you got to realize that that stuff get old. So when you wake up in them in the morning, their body don't, their butt might not sit up the way it used to, or their teeth might not be what it used to, or maybe the feet might not be as soft as you're used to, or you might not be have the best sex drive as it used to. You got to really love somebody to stay around. And unfortunately, the body gets wear and tear throughout the years. And that body doesn't look like it did 14, 15 years ago. So you have to know, I really love this person. I don't care what she looked like or what he looked like to be with them. Ariana, that's not going to be your story because you thought your body could keep him. Did somebody told you that? See, you need to go back home and get some advice from them older women. If they was the ones that told you to act like this, don't get their advice. But if they if they wasn't the one that told you to act in this manner, I'm gonna need you to go back home, start all over again, start from scratch. Now, if you're going from live because you went back home and you're gonna lay on your mama's lap or your auntie's lap or your cousin's lap, somebody with some wisdom, or you can stay off live because you are healing. And I might give you a little bit grace. But these days, I'm not giving you no grace because you made your bed. Now you laying in it. So I do not feel bad for you in that aspect, but I feel bad for you because you actually think or thought rather that your body was going to keep this man. You done broke every code there was. Every code there was. You publicly humiliated yourself. You had a baby with a married man. You came back and continued the relationship with a man that was on the verge of divorce. You came back and continued to be the side chick for more than 5 years. What part was going to keep him? Because let me enlighten you, Ariana. If you ever get a hold of this, let me tell you something. That men really don't like women that they can get over on. They like it in the moment, but they really want some woman that's going to set some standards for themselves, some boundaries for themselves. They don't really like women that they can do anything to, be anything with. They like women to push them to their full potential. right? That's real man. Because Martell struggled with that. So we didn't even talk about him. I don't even know what Martell is these days, okay? Martell, listen, Martell is fine. I'm not going to tell y'all no different. He is a fine man. But when you do stuff like this, you can no longer look at the look because you're so ugly on the inside. You got your butt on that camera. You lie. You got your kids at the same table with this woman that your wife once hung out with. Where they do this at? And from my neck of the woods, real talk, you ain't never ever serving nothing that was on the same table that we set up at once because we're gonna have some words. Whether we together or not, I gotta call you up and I gotta call your thing out. Like sis, really? You was checking my man out while we was out. What was it? Because I had to know. It's the shadiness. It's the shade for me. Like, why would you think that it was okay to date somebody that you got the sun on your hip? The sun on your hip, which means that y'all got history. The baby is clearly in the picture, and then you going now. You don't went from serving at the table to tasting the table. Now you tasting my treat. The same things I served you with. Now you tasting those same desserts. How does that work? And you were so gullible in that picture and that recording, like, look at me, pick me. You another pick me type trick. Listen, okay, listen. You are another pick me type chick, Sheree. Y'all might as well. You and Arionne might as well pick both of y'all pick me signs in the window, and I'm gonna need y'all to hang it in your window and say, pick me because I'm desperate. Pick me because I need to be loved. I don't know how to be alone. Pick me because I'm struggling to be who I am authentically. Pick me because I can't even get my businesses off the ground. So I'm going to use somebody else that don't have his business off the ground to help me get my business. Make that stuff make sense. Make it make sense. How does that happen? How does that happen? It don't and it won't. I'm not trusting nobody with my livelihood if they couldn't take care of themselves. How the heck you gonna come over here and take care of Charlotte? Nah. You can't. Under no circumstance could you take care of Charlotte. No. If you couldn't take care of yourself, you can't take care of me, and I'm not trusting you with my livelihood. So I just want to know what you and Arionne going to do with Martell. It ain't nothing you're going to be able to do with that but hit it and quit it. Okay? And when it's done and that nut run dry, because it will, and the nut ain't going to be enough to sustain you, when the nut run dry, what are you going to do? Okay? What are you going to do? I want to know because it done dried up on Arionne's stomach and it done dried up over there with Melody. Okay, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? I don't know what happened to the comment. It was there. Okay, maybe. Okay. Good morning, guys. Good morning. I don't know what happened to my comment. I was just saying in the beginning that forgive me if I'm reading slow or that I seem like I'm a little bit confused because I'm on my computer and usually I use my phone, but I'm on my computer, so work with me because I'm going to try to come from my computer more because people have been complaining about me talking low. So I'm able to use my mic on my computer until I get some mics for my phone where I can be able to drive with you guys. And I love to show my face, but y'all ain't gonna catch me slipping. So I ain't gonna show my face today, okay? Because I am actively working right now, and for the protection of my job, I'm not going to go live from there, but I am on my computer, okay? Um, got stuck with the baby to raise by himself. Martell ain't thinking about her or Knox. He probably told her to get rid of him, and she wanted to keep him thinking it would keep him. Absolutely. Martell ain't thinking about nothing right now but the nut that he done dried up and left on Arionne, okay? And now he got some new nut that's about to dry up on Sheree, okay? He ain't thinking about nothing. Miss Linda, it's so nice to see you in this chat. Hello, Miss Linda. Tell me where you from, Miss Linda, because you be here and activated, okay? I was so happy to see you today. I was like, I hope Miss Linda jump on here. Listen, y'all. Y'all say hi, chat. Y'all say hi to Miss Linda because Miss Linda been rocking with me since I started. And she's always saying good morning. And we just want to show her that, reciprocate that love back to her. Good morning, Miss Linda. It's so nice to see you in the chat, love. And chat, remember to say good morning to Miss Linda as well. Moving right along, Martell ain't giving nothing, honey. He don't care about nothing right now. He trying to see what else he can leave stain on somebody. All right. You from Texas? Oh, that's dope, Miss Linda. That's pretty deep. All right, maybe one day I got to come visit you because you look, you got that energy like you be up at the crack of dawn. So I want to come visit you. So we sharing some energy here because I'll be up at the crack of dawn. So I'll be like, yes, Miss Linda is here. Even when I get up for work in the morning at 4, you be here. So hello, and it's so nice to know where you're from. Back to Martell, guys. Listen, Martell ain't thinking about nothing. All right, he don't care about nothing. Whatever. See, he knows that Melody Kids is gonna always be okay, right? He knows that Melody Kids is going to always be okay, and there's nothing that he really has to worry about with them. He struggled with because he would leave Melody Kids if she didn't put the foot to the pedal for him, right? Understand that. Don't think that is his character. He wouldn't be with, but he knows that that's the only piece of Melody that he has to hold on to. So he's going to continue to hang on by thread by using the kids over Melody's head, right? That's the only connection that he knows he have left with her. With Arionne, see, he struggled with knowing that she really needs him because something's really, in my opinion, wrong with Arionne. She doesn't feel like she goes to the fifth floor. Yes, Miss Linda, I'm here for it. Okay, because I don't know if you missed the clip I did yesterday. Good morning, Tanisha. Um, but the clip I did yesterday on the whole Cherie and Arionne and Martell situation, that really rung a lot of bells. But I just want people to know that we are what we settle for, right? And sometimes we make excuses for why Martell is not over somewhere healing right now. He has done this over and over again, and somehow they think that this is cute. It is not cute. It is embarrassing and it's unacceptable. Okay, you're a grown behind man. Keep making these same decisions. Show your daughter something better. Can she see that you and her mommy got a divorce? And you understand that you have done wrong and you're going to be better. But instead, you sit in your flathead butt over there, introducing them kids to somebody their mom once knew, and now you over there introducing them kids to her as the tasting buddy. No longer this is mom's friend or this is mom's associates. Now it's like this is going to be my girlfriend. Y'all meet and family and stuff. You talking about a disrespectful behind person. Martell, you disrespectful as all hell's a charade. You super disrespectful because if it was me, I have to call you up and check you where I see you, boo, because that's what I do. I checks for a living, honey, even though that wasn't somebody that I'm dating, but I think you should know you're pretty trifling. I think you should know the way you're moving. I don't like. I mean, that's the kind of person I am. Y'all tell me if I'm wrong, but I'm checking it as I see it. And ain't no way in hell you're going to make me look like a dummy, even if I don't want the dried up nut, okay? Even if I don't have no desire to taste the nut again, all right? Ain't no way in hell you going to turn around and taste the same nut that I had and you was my people's or my friend or my associate. Now we gotta have some words. It's just not gonna happen like that. Call it what you want, take it to the bank and cash it. It's a no for me all day, every day. All day, every day. Good morning, everyone. And I am from Maryland. Hey, Maryland in the house, Trina. Martell needs to repent and humble himself, and he really needs to do some serious soul searching. Absolutely. If he thinks that this is going to cover all the demons that he is fighting on the inside, that's a lie from the pit of hell, and the truth ain't in it. All right, he ain't covering nothing because we see him, and anybody that listen, he has a lot of good qualities to him as far as workmen, right? He does a lot of that stuff. He can really do a lot of things like with his hands and building and all that stuff, although he's not licensed. So we don't want to discredit that. However, none of that stuff will be prosperous until he fall to his knees and repent for what he has done to his past wife, for how he has dragged Ariana around, even though she let him willingly. Michigan in the house, hey. Um, yeah, so excuse me, like I was saying, Martell will always fumble the ball until he actually get into a place in a position that he can bow before God and say, I am a mess. And until I realize that I am a mess, I'm going to always be a mess. And everything I touch will continue to crumble. And that's just final. I don't care how you want to bread it. I don't care how you want to cage it. I don't care how you want to grasp it. It is what it is. I said what I said. Martell butt ain't going nowhere but to hell if he don't get it together. Do something better for your son that's crying, that he's protective over his mom, as Mel mentioned on many occasions. And let me be clear, because the comments was saying a little bit like this. Oh, Mel ain't perfect and y'all millimeters or something of that nature. Listen, I'm not a millimeter. I'm really not. I like the name. I think it's pretty cute, but I'm not a millimeter. I'm too grown for that, right? However, I know right from right, and wrong from wrong, right? And I'm going to flow whatever is right, and I'm going to flow whatever is wrong. If it's wrong, I'm calling it out. If it's right, I'm calling it out. However you want to chase that thing up, slice that thing up, listen, we doing it. Okay. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And that's just what we're gonna do. Sheree doesn't care. She just wants the bag to keep her home. Absolutely. And that nice, beautiful house. She just wants somebody, but Martell ain't it. Martell ain't it. He ain't the guy that's gonna be able to keep her home. Okay. He ain't the one. She gonna have to come a little bit taller, a little bit higher, all right. And she better make sure that if he build that pool, which I believe is a lie, but if you know them people that just think they want to fix something that don't know what the hell they doing, but I can fix it, pick me. No, don't touch it. I need to see what you could do first. All right. So she better make sure that that pool gonna be right if she let Martell Holt get his hands on it. Okay. Because I ain't letting anybody just come work in my house. All right. And with that being said, Martell, you ain't fixing no pool anyway. You done took your butt all the way from your town to her town, from her state to your. Where they do that at? She couldn't find nobody where they work at. I don't believe you anyway. Tasha K, I'm so mad at you for believing what he was talking about. But I digress. Listen, y'all. Can somebody go and find Arionne and ask her why didn't her body, her banging body that she bragged about, kept Martell? Can somebody go find her? And let me know what she said, because she playing hide and seek right now. She done went live last night for the ones that was on here in the beginning. That's, it's more people now. She done went live last night on Instagram and then turned around and cut that thing off so fast. Girl, I hit the notification, like, boop, she was gone. Just like that, like a blink of an eye. I said, oh, where'd she go? She gone. She embarrassed and she really can't face it, right? She might get on there and make excuses like, I was with Martell yesterday. We just talked. That doesn't make it okay. Of course, he's going to keep you in the loop. He got to make sure he can dry that nut up on your stomach again. Okay, but I digress. I ain't worrying about it. Sheree and Martell both about to lose their jobs. Okay, nobody want to be dealing with it. Nobody want. Listen, I don't know nobody that's going to actively keep these guys in the loop. Martell desperate because he knows if he don't have if Melanie's not filming with him, which they did do that little bit towards the end of the season, if she refused to film with him, what is his purpose? Because she's the highlight of the show, right? So they ain't gonna get rid of her. But Martell, you don't have a storyline besides you and them children's books you got going on. Ain't nobody. What? Did she? You know what? She ain't had nothing on there anyway, Miss Linda. But you know what? She ain't had nothing on there anyway. But she ain't had nothing on there anyway. But with that being said, I don't never think that she really want, because YouTube people be chewing Ariana up. I don't ever think that she wanted to actively use her YouTube. I think she just wanted everybody to say, "Look at me," like Ariana over here. Honey, I'm going to come where the money baking, all right? So I'm definitely not going to sit on Instagram where you may be getting paid at, may not. I'm not really sure, so I don't really want to put that out there. I just know she ain't got a blue check by her name, right? I'm not going to sit on Instagram where I'm not getting the money at, and I can come over here to YouTube and get the money at. I don't give a dang on what you're saying about me, because I'm all about my listen, I'm all about my money. All right. So Ariana, show your face. We would love to see you, honey. We would love to see you. All right. And you got people from all around the world asking, where are you? Are you okay? Are you taking care of Knox? How's Knox, as a matter of fact? We want to know. We want to know, did the cough clear up any? We want to know. Did you go get that baby and, actively set up that linen closet for her? She was a little confused, of where that linen closet might have been. And you had to go help her along the way. No shade to the babies, because I don't do kids, right? But I do want to know that you help her. Did you help her find that linen closet? And did you get that linen closet? I wonder if, you know what I want to know, and I ain't going to be on here much longer. I want to know, did Ariane, do Ariane ever go back and look at her videos and was like, dang, I made a fool of myself. Dang, I really was sucking too hard on this thing. I really want to know, because I'm that type of woman, like, check me at the door, right? And I want to know, like, did she really go back and look at herself like, I looked it real crazy out here on these streets? I want to know. So, Ariane, if you run across this video, we got questions, boo, and we need you to answer them. We want to know, why wasn't the body better, right? We want to know, why wasn't the body enough to keep Martell? We want to know why Sheree got him now and you don't. We want to know, did Knox cough clear up? We want to know, did you do that linen closet? Did you rearrange that thing, right? And we want to know, Do you go back and look at your videos and be like, what the hell was I thinking? We want to know. I want to know. If they don't want to know, I want to know. Okay, I want to know, what was you thinking at any time. Answer them, because that's our Q&A. Y'all got questions. Look, they got questions too. All right, everybody got questions. We want to know, where are you, so we can help you heal. If Arionne got on here and said, you know what, I was wrong. You know what, I want to change. You know what, I'll never do this again. Oh, I don't remember that. Trina, when? I don't remember that. Let me post it. Maybe everybody remembers, because I don't remember. Dang. I don't remember. I wish I would have saw that. That would have been a piece to the puzzle. But it's obvious though, because you can tell when he got on that panel. I don't know if everybody saw the panel, but I was cringing in my stomach. Like, I really wanted to jump through the screen and punch him in his nose. Like, yo, don't be trying to disrespect for her now. First you done called her a peasant, now she's 15%, and she is, right? But it wasn't like that when you was on that stomach nothing, right? When you dried up and you got finished and you laid for nights and nights and days and needed somebody to comfort you, she was all that. So now she's 15% because you hoping that you and Melody can reconcile. I don't think Melody was ever interested. That's just my honest opinion. I don't think Melody was ever interested in a Martell right after he done stepped. Because listen, let me enlighten you. A man never really know when a woman is done until she's done. We'll play a whole lot of games with you until we're done. When we done, it's like show over. Okay. I remember I left somebody sitting at a McDonald's. Listen, and I'm a straight facts person, right? I was like, this nigga gonna stop playing with me, right? And he done played and played and played and played and played. And when he played so much, so I understand the game like times 10. She's broken now. Karma just touching the surface. Absolutely. This is just the beginning. Willie, yes, yes, yes. It's just the beginning. And guess what? This is only the beginning for her, because she has to humble herself first, right? She has to acknowledge her wrong. I'm gonna post that because, honey, this is just the beginning. I think everybody should know it's just the beginning. Okay, this is just the beginning. With that being said, let me say, y'all coming through with these comments? Okay, making money, not dependent on him for a come up. Absolutely. And but I don't know. You know what, Trina? I could dig that. But Sheree, like, once she got money, but she don't got money. So like I think she got more than Martell, honestly. But on the same go, I do understand that. That's why I said, Ariana, you was never going to be the fit. You was never going to make the cut, because you fit the body. Excuse me, you fit the body image, but you don't fit the image that he's looking for to fool everybody with. You have to be presentable like Mel, right? You have to know how to hold yourself in different type of scenarios, and you do not. Clearly, we saw that you struggle with just being who you are. You struggle with all of that, right? So clearly, you were never going to make the cut. But us as women, we understand whether it's going to work or it's not going to work. But you were so gullible and head over heels for somebody else's husband that you missed all these red signs. A blind man could see that you were not going to make the cut, even though you was holding up your pick me sign, right? So I don't understand why you thought you was going to make the cut. It just doesn't work out for me. Oh, Miss Linda says she remember when he was on the Trina. She remember when he was on the when he was on the Steve Harvey show. So last year. Wow, I gotta go. Y'all know I like to pull up the old news too. If I missed it, I gotta go back and see it. But let me finish telling y'all about when a woman is done, and then I'm gonna jump off of here, right? So when a woman is done, you learn that, right? Because men don't know when we're done. When we're done, we done checked out mentally 6 months before we actually make our move, right? I remember telling some guy, right? He was playing in my face, playing in my face, playing in my face, right? We was doing our 1, 2, whatever. And my mom, God rest her soul, my mom was like, yo, you better get up. You better get up, because somebody will come in here and bust this door wide open, right? And somebody gonna come right in here and bust this door wide open. And when they bust it open, they gonna cut he messing with somebody's girl. So I'm looking at my mom like she's crazy because I'm half asleep, right? And then eventually I did get up and I locked the door and I had text the person like, listen, we ain't doing this no more. It's done, it's over with, we good, right? So when I text that, the person thought that I was playing, right? Because I've said I was done so many times. Now I ain't never messed with nobody's husband, honey, because I don't play that. All right, I ain't never messed with nobody's husband. I ain't never cheat with nobody's man. I don't do that. What's for me is for me. I believe that. Okay, whether it fell or not, I ain't dipping into nobody else's corn chips. Okay, I don't do it at all. If it's sour, I'm the only one that got the sourness. All right, I don't share. I don't mingle. I don't do none of that. But back to the story, right? So let me tell y'all. So the person thought I was playing. So I went to my son's track meet. I I went to my son's track meet. And when I went to my son's track meet, the person followed me to the track meet. So I'm thinking like, oh Lord, we're gonna be out here fighting in front of all these white people. No shade to the white people and maybe on here. Um, a quick detour, absolutely. For a come up. Yep, he's looking for a quick way for a come up. And he figured the only way he's gonna be able to come out if he tell false lies that he knows everybody's gonna grab to. And you don't know he on the top of Google right now. If you go into your Google search bar right now, their story is at the top of Google. That's how much of a come up Martell was looking for. I'm telling y'all, he at the top of Google. I was like, if you was looking for it and y'all playing with people, y'all got it because y'all at the top of the Google search bar. Hello. But listen, so anyway, this person followed me to my son's track meet. I go to the track meet. I'm like, oh my God, we're gonna be out here fighting. Like I don't have time for that because this is embarrassing. My son was the only black kid running, right? And it's all these white kids out there, right? So I'm like, oh man, this is gonna be so embarrassing. But the town that we was in, because at this time I was living in the city. I no longer live in the city now, but this time I was living in like the city. So I said to it's funny now, but so I backed so I said, okay, at least I know if he do something out here, the cops is gonna come, right? So I was like, okay, we ain't fight out there. So he's when we leaving, he was like, can I ride with you? I was like, no, but I did because of the relationship that we had. I let him run. So it's like I buy the kids McDonald's. I was like, nah, I'm good. I don't want your McDonald's. So I go to the McDonald's. I pay for the McDonald's myself. I buy all the kids McDonald's, right? And I buy all the kids McDonald's, and I'm like, all right, so I get to the car because they know of him, right? So I'm like, all right, I get to the car. My kids is much smaller than, right? So I get to the car. I'm like, Lord, if these kids, because I know I'm done already, but I say all this to say that women know they're done way before we actually know that we are done, right? And I get to the car. I put all the kids in the car. He's like, oh, can I come? I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm telling you, I'm good. We good. We done. So he started fake crying all over the cements, all embarrassing me and stuff outside this McDonald's. He was like, I can't come with you. I said, no, sir, no ham, no turkey, no, because I was already checked out. I just haven't really made the move, right? So anyway, I was like, Lord, if I back this car up and any of my children start crying, I gotta go back. Well, girl, when I backed the car up, there's a Jesus in it. Okay. Jesus is like, okay, you got this, sis. Not one of them kids started crying. Let me tell you what I did. I put my skates on and ain't never looked back. We're talking about over 10 years of a relationship, okay? And so when the kids when I was done, he didn't know that I was done. He thought that this would be a normal thing where I say I'm done and I'm really not done, and we go lay down and have fun and mingle and act like nothing happened the next day. But I already checked out 6 months before that. So I say all that to say Martell didn't see it coming before it happened. And most men should have been able to tap into the disconnect that we distribute to our loved ones when we are done. But they can't because they think when you stuck in your ways, you stuck in your ways. And Martell is one that's stuck in his ways. He think that his stuff don't stink. The grass don't get greener on the other side. That nobody can grow without him. You got to do more than wear a tailor suit. You got to have more than that. I like your suits. As a matter of fact, it's something about a man that's tailored, okay? But when you look past that, you got to get past the tailored suit. I don't like men with big suits, but that's off the topic, okay? I like a man that's tailored. You should have your suit tailored accordingly, all right? Especially if you want to walk next to me and we walking into an event. I'm gonna need you to not come in here with your big old suit on, looking like you know who. But we're not gonna talk about him because that's my dude too, okay? Disobeys all the rules of the Ten Commandments, and the main one is shall not commit adultery. Absolutely. I don't my screen is a little bit far away from me, guys. So I'm like trying to squint and look at it. But yes, absolutely. And I'm not telling you that everybody don't have their flaws because I can't sit on here and tell that any of us have been like 100% perfect, Miss Linda. I can't say that. But when you know what you're doing and you continue to do what you do, and you cover up for the mistakes that you have made and make excuses for the things that you have done, you're in big hot stuff, right? You're in big hot stuff, and nobody wants to listen to you, not even Jesus. Not even Jesus himself. He turns his ears to us and be like, Martell, you again? Close the door. We don't want him in here. And that's the kind of shade that Jesus would give us if we continue to move like that. So Martell is definitely looking for that quick come up, whoever he would have to. And listen, it's Sheree. I want to know, what are you going to do with a man with all these kids? Can they gonna sit at your dinner table that you used to being quiet? That's a whole different transition. When you going from having grown kids to a bunch of little kids, that's a hell no for me. Okay, I ain't doing it. So kudos to you if you think talking about we met through a mutual friend. It better not been Mel. Is Mel the mutual friend? Cause that means y'all been talking all this time. All this time y'all been talking. And I just want to know, is Mel the mutual friend? And if she is, then you wrong as hell, Sheree. I want to know who your mutual friend was. And Carlos, if it's you, you wrong as hell too for flip flopping. And yeah, you ain't got no direct connection to Melody, but I don't even play the skates on 2 foot at one time. I don't do that at all. You need to move accordingly. So if it's you, I want to know, was it you? Sheree, tell us who the mutual friend is so we can do our investigation and see who the mutual friend is. I know some people said Melody. I know some people said Carlos. I don't know who the hell it was, but what I do know is I better not find out it's from the same serving table that you and Mel was sitting at with that baby on your hip. And then you turned around and dated her man with the same. I better not find out, because if I do, I'm gonna drag you all through these streets, because I don't do the same cloth, same type, middle type situation. All right. So listen, y'all. This was one of my second lives, and you guys was here, and y'all supported me so much, and I love it. And I got a chance to talk to Miss Linda, Miss Trina, it was a couple other people on here. My comments are erasing, guys, but I'm gonna go back and shout y'all out in the comment section because my comments are erasing. But I know it's about a good 45 people on here. Y'all showed up and y'all showed out. So I'm gonna try to come live more often. I'm gonna turn my notifications on, but I need you guys to do a couple of things for me. Listen, I know. I blew somebody's mind today. It isn't something that you wanted to hear. It isn't something that you wanted to accept, and it wasn't something that you were ready to digest. However, in life, you must make a choice and make sure your choice will not cost you a lifetime of serving. Make sure the choice is just not a temporarily fix, but it become a permanently fix. Okay. Do 4 things for me. Meet me in the comment section. Hit the like button, subscribe, and turn your notifications on. Bye.